Shalom, shalom. Give all praise, Yahweh, Bashem, Yoshua, Bashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles and the men in truth on down regarding this truth and knowledge, so we can know this truth and knowledge. And the Wadi Bashem, Yoshua, put in the spirit, the elders and apostles, and the men on down, servants on down, so we can learn this truth and knowledge, be able to learn this truth and knowledge. Call holy, Yahweh, Bashem, Yoshua, Bashem, Rakakadash. Give all praise, Yahweh, Bashem, Yoshua, Bashem, Rakakadash. Evil devices, or pretty much wicked schemes, a few scriptures. Psalms 21:11, though they intended evil against you, they devise a plot, they will not succeed. He disappointed the crafty ones. Let me get that scripture. So they intended the plot, which relates to scheme, man. Job 5 and 5 and 12. Get it. He disappointed the devices of the crafty. Devices related to stratagems, schemes, ploys, plots. The crafty, which is the wicked, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Through their hands, they perform. In their hands, the sword is part of that, what's in their hands, man, and really to implement upon the righteous, man. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. The enterprise is their endeavors, their desires, their agenda, man. They that meet with darkness in the day. Number 13. He taketh the wise with their own craftiness, and the counsel of the proud, which is contrary, is headlong. They meet with darkness in the daytime, so dark is like daytime, and grope in the noonday like as night. But he saveth the poor from the sword, this is the righteous, and from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty, man, which is and from the hand of the mighty, which is the wicked, man. The earth has been given to the hands of the wicked, man. And by thy sword thou shalt live, man. Relating to in Genesis, man. The red horse that take peace from the earth. That's on Revelation 6 and 4. So, through their hand, the sword. So that's part of their enterprise, to implement their enterprise using the sword. Revelations 12 and 12. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil's going to come in great wrath, knowing but he has but a short time, man. Revelations 12 and 12. The devil, 1 Peter 5 and 8. Devil's like a roaring lion waiting whom he may devour. And Isaiah 59 and 19 talks about he comes as a flood, man. Flood is rushing water, man. So he's coming like in a certain manner, man. Aggressively in a certain manner, with wrath, with purpose, man. A purposeful wrath, man. Way into the wicked, man. Let's continue back on. Go back to where I was at. Though they intended evil against you and devise plot, they will not succeed. I'll go with Job 5 and 12. Devise the crafty, but they won't perform their enterprise, man. 37 and 7. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. So we have to wait patiently, man. Patiently means to endure, tolerate, and suffer, man. Do not fret. Scripture says, wait until I take the prey into the plate. Let me get that. Zephaniah, I believe, 3 and 8. Here we go. Yeah, Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord. So we got to wait upon the Lord. Until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations. So the Lord's determination ultimately is to redeem his people from that were scattered among these nations and regather them back, redeem them back. That I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation, which is a righteous anger, man. And even all my fierce anger, scripture talks about the Lord is going to be like a travailing woman once he releases anger, man. So all that pent-up rage and frustration that Yahweh Shem Yashah has to endure by watching the wickedness that's been going on earth, he's going to be able to release it. So that's that fierce anger, that's that indignation. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. And that's that rage with the mixture of all the forms of judgment that Yahweh Shem Yashah is going to put upon the inhabitants of the earth, man. That's Zephaniah 3 and 8. Go back to evil or devices, or evil devices. That's what these scriptures relate to. We read it again, 37. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret because of him who prospers in his way. And that's the wicked, man. Scripture talks about envy not the wicked, man. Because of a man who carries out wicked schemes, which goes to his devices, his plans, his stratagems, his desires to do certain things, man. Psalms 140 and 8. Do not grant, O Lord, desire of the wicked. Do not promote his evil device that he may be exalted, man. So allow him not to succeed relating to his endeavors. Scripture talks about he shall eat the sufficiency of his belly. He'll fill it up, but before he gets to enjoy it, paraphrasing, matter of speaking, it's gonna be a hiccup before he be able to enjoy it. So he's not going to be able to pretty much symbolically fulfill ultimately, completely certain things, man. 18 and 12. This is Jeremiah 18 and 12. But they will say it's hopeless, for we are going to follow our own plans, and each of us will act according to the stubbornness of his evil heart. That goes to the ones in power. That goes to 2/3 too, man. The evil heart goes to their evil mind, man. That's twofold. Because the wickedness of our people are very stubborn, rebellious, gainsaying people, and they go after the ways of their own wicked or evil heart, which is their mind and their heart, their ways, man. Scripture talk about they lean into their own understanding, man. Psalms 36 and 4. He plans for wickedness upon his bed. He sets himself on the path that is not good. He does not despise evil. That's the wicked, man. They don't despise evil, man. You know? They're created to be evil, man. Be wicked, man. Let me get one real quick. Let me see. John 10 and 10, the thief cometh not, but for to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And come that they might have life, that they might have it more abundantly. That's the wicked, man. We go to number 8. Now relating to him being wicked, man. We'll start at 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and he abode not in the truth. So the truth is not in him. That's why he's wicked, man. So he goes contrary to the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speak of a lie, going to one talking about he speak of lies, he estranged from the womb. He speak of a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So that's his nature, man. That's his nature, man. So the truth is not abode in him, because he's created to be contrary to the truth. He's created to be wicked, man. Let me see if I can find that scripture. John 8:44 talks about, saying 2/3 of our people, because they follow in the ways of the ones in power, man. 2/3, they follow the way of pretty much their older brother, their daddy, man. Let's see. That'll be Psalms 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, man. So they from the womb, they are already a certain nature, man. Going to Romans, talking about this honor vessel and the honor vessel. The one is made for pretty much made in vain and made to be dishonored, and the one is made for honor, man. And that relates to Esau, that relates to Jacob, man. For Jacob I love, but Esau I hated, man. 9 and 13 of Romans, man. One is for the honor, one is for the dishonor. For the elder shall serve the younger, man. 9 and 12, the verse before that, man. So the younger is for the promise, even though the elder is the firstborn, and by right, because he's the firstborn, he's entitled and privileged to certain things. But that blessing is really for the younger, and it was designed for, it would be subtly taken from him, using subtlety to be taken, and craftiness or subtlety would be used for his blessing to be given to Jacob, man. And that's another lesson, but one is for honor, one is for dishonor. And the dishonor is the wicked, man, even from the womb. Psalms 58:3. Let's go back to perversity, perversity in his heart, perverseness in his heart, continue to devise evil, who spreads strife, and that's the wicked. That's Proverbs 6 and 14. Will they not go astray who devise evil? But kindness and truth will be to those who devise good, which is the righteous, man. The top part is the evil, man, the wicked, man. And Psalms 58:3, that they will go astray, man. They speak of lies even from the beginning, man. Go to 16 and 30. He who winks his eyes does not devise perverse things. He who compasses his lips brings evil to pass. Okay. One who plans to do evil, men shall call him a schemer. Men shall call him a schemer. Now, a schemer is the one who's plotting to do something. Scripture talks about 24 and 8 of Proverbs. He devised evil. He's called a mischievous man, man. That's Proverbs 24:8, man. So he's a mischievous man, man. So the mischief is out to do no good, man. That's the wicked, man. Let me get that scripture. Since I quoted it. And I'll read number 1, 2. That scripture I was talking about earlier. Be not envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. That's 24:1. So be not like the evil, envious man, which be not envious against the evil man. So be not envious of the evil man, because they have their time relating to judgment. For his heart, which is his mind, study of destruction. His lips talk of mischief, which is deceit. He that deviseth to do evil shall be called mischievous person. So that's what he is, a mischievous person. He's out to do harm, even to serious harm. His desires to harm or to seriously harm. So he's a mischievous person. He's up to no good, man. Scripture talks about Proverbs 4:16 talks about let me get it. Start at 14. Enter not in the path of the wicked, and go not the way of evil men. So go not in the direction of relating to evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it. Turn from it, pass away. Stay clear from it. For they sleep not, and this is the wicked, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause someone to fall. So their desire is to hurt people, man. And they have pleasure in doing it, man. And they don't rest until they accomplish that endeavor, man. And they won't rest or be restful until that endeavor or desire is accomplished, man. Let me see. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. Scripture says they make a diligent search. Let me see if I get that one. I'm just going through the spirit. There we go, 64. You back it up a little bit. Psalm 64. I'm going to read that. Start at here. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. That's the ones in the position of power. From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Insurrection is a violent uprising. The workers of iniquity is the wicked, man. That's the ones in power, for example. Who whet their tongues like a sword. So their tongues are like a weapon, man. And bend their bows to shoot their arrows. Even bitter words. So pretty much they're forms of instruments of devices, or devices of instruments, man. 65. They encourage themselves. So they encourage to and desire to do certain things. They encourage themselves in an evil manner, man. They commune of lying snares, which are traps privily. They say, who shall see them, man? So they encourage themselves in evil matters, man. They engage of doing certain things. For example, precursively behind the scenes to implement, so they can implement it openly. And they next one scripture out. They search out iniquities, sins. They accomplish a diligent search. Now, when they accomplish a diligent search, they thoroughly investigate certain avenues and different things that they're going to use so they can ultimately make whatever their desire or endeavors to be more effective, man. So they make a diligent search. They research, investigate, make inquiry, man. Both the inward thoughts of every one of them, their heart is deep, which is their mind. Their mind and their heart is deep, man. And they deeply take it seriously, relating to the wicked, relating to their accomplish their matters, man. Let me see. But God shall shoot at them with an arrow, and suddenly shall they be wounded. So the arrow symbolically will be the missiles, which is the ultimate judgment. Let me see number 8. I'll read 8. So they shall make their tongues to fall upon themselves. So by what they say in their speak, sometimes they reveal their matters, man, their intentions, their true intentions. And all that see them shall flee away. Right. We go back to a few more scriptures. So 32:7. As for the rogue, his weapons are evil, man. He devised wicked schemes to destroy the afflicted with slander, even the needy who speaks right. So his weapons are evil, man. They devise the schemes, man. Destroy the afflicted with slander, speak falsely against them, bear false witness against them. Speak slander of the righteous, man. Ezekiel 11:2, and he said unto me, Son of man, these are the men who devise iniquity and give evil advice in this city. So they give evil advice. 2:1, woe unto them that scheme iniquity. So that's a warning for ones who do that. It's the wicked, who work out evil on their beds, and when the morning comes, they do it. For it is in the power of their hands, because Job 9:24, the earth has been given to the hands of them. Using a great sword is their blessing, man. So that blessing is the sword, man. So the power has been given to him. So to take peace from the earth and to implement whatever he desires, because the power has been given to him, so he can do that, man. I'll read a few more. In the pride, the wicked hotly pursue the afflicted, which is the righteous. Let them be caught in the plots which they have devised. So the snares and the traps they're going to plan for the righteous, they're going to fall into it. They're going to be caught into it. That's what that is. This is a few scriptures. Let me see. A heart, which is a mind that devises wicked plans, the feet that run rapidly or quickly to evil. That's the wicked. The Lord nullifies the counsel of the nations. He frustrates the plans of the people. So the Lord frustrates ultimately the wicked, man. He'll allow the wicked to go up to a certain point, but not completely. Number 12 and 2, a good man will obtain favor from the Lord, but he will condemn a man who devises evil. So ultimately, their condemnations, there is going to be judgment for them, for the wicked, man. And this was just a few scriptures relating to wicked devices. There's a lot more, but it's just a few. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yashar Bashem Rakakadash. This is Zayah Wolf. I hope this helps in some way. Zayah Wolf, Shalom, thanks.